Hi everyone, my name is Richard. I'm the LED product manager for the Hikvision LED control system. So today my keynote will just about the LED control part. So first of all, I will just quick introduce how will be the LED business in our system. So first of all, Hikvision LED display, right now we are at the top 3 for the fine pitch LED display areas. And we are actually for the top 4 for global share in the market. And from 2017 to 2020, our growth rate will around like 64%. And we have more than 1,000 people and the engineers related to our commercial display areas. And we established our Wuhan factories in 2024. So until now, our manufacturing capacities is more than 11,000 KK right now. And we started this business very early. Actually, you can see we introduced our history on the top of our booths. So we started this business at 2013. And until 2021, our LED revenues is already exceed 350 million US dollars. And our product range is covered from indoor, outdoor, modules, rental, creative, and control. And we have our business for commercial display is covered more than 150 countries. And we have more than 26 IMA centers all over the world. And many clients and also some competitors ask me the same questions. Why Hikvision have to do our own developed control system? First of all, is sometimes people just will ask, can we just use NovaStar or ColorLight? Because they are more famous and people are used to use these systems. But for Hikvision our own, first of all, nowadays everybody knows LED product is become more standard. So every brand, the LED cabinets looks same. So when you are trying to do a project, so everything is related to the price in the end. So for this kind of the situation right now, we are more focused on the control system. This can bring us and also bring the client more different features in all of the things. Second thing is because Hikvision have a very rich product ecosystem. We have cameras, we have decoders, we have LED screens, we have IFP, we have videos, audios, everything. So in these ecosystems, we can use our control system to connect everything together. So in this case, we can bring much better solutions for different kind of the scenarios. The third thing is because we try to open our things, open all the API to the clients, because sometimes clients will use a third-party platform with our hardware things. So in that case, we are trying to integrate our display and control system with much lower limitations. The last thing is about all the open protocols. Because if we are trying to use NovaStar or ColorLight, sometimes they will not open all the API and protocols to us. So sometimes we want to develop some features, unique features for our clients. There's a lot of limitations. So in that case, if we're using our own software and control system, we will be more open to the client. And here is some features I want to just mention here for some Hikvision unique things. So first of all, because we have our own FPGA team, and this team, they develop our FPGA chips by our own. So in that case, for other systems like NovaStar, they have some limitations for rectangle. So in that case, when people try to design the cable connections, they have to follow. It have to be a rectangle. But in Hikvision systems, you don't have any limitations here. So you can connect the cable anything what you want. The second thing is about the cloud. So actually that will be released in the June of 2025, and we will start the beta test in April next month. So the cloud configuration is allow you to control everything, even include LED controls, signage, IFP device, all the things will connect to the cloud-based software, and you can use base interface or applications in your mobile phones. So in this situation, you can just monitoring all the status of your screens by cloud. You don't need to make a private network. So you can connect your device anywhere you want in all over the world. The third thing is inside of Hikvision's all the controllers include the video controller and the LED controller. We support full web management. So you can just log into the website of the device, just import the IP address, and in that situation, you can just control everything. You can monitoring the status. You can configuration the LED control. You can release your program. You can make content, make schedules, manage all your signage informations. The last thing is that, as I mentioned previously, we open all the protocols. In our official website, you can download our SDK and the API. We use all OTAP protocols for all of our products. So this is our flagship P-series LED controller. So this is a 3-in-1 controller. You can also see that product in our booth there. So in this product, we have a 3-in-1 functions. That means this device supports LED controller, video controller, because you can see it have a multiple input here. And it also have integrated signage functions inside. So you can just manage every content through this device. You don't need any other media player. So this is what I mentioned. So if you're using other brands' controller, you have to use the cables connected by it have to be a square. But for Hikvision controller, you can connect anything you want. So that means you can save more cable. And also that brings you can choose lower ports for the controller. You can save the cost for the project. Next part is about the different kind of the shapes. So nowadays, when people design the screens for the retail scenarios or some conference room, they prefer more creative things. So normal screens is become very common. So more and more clients, they are more creative things. So Hikvision controller actually already support this kind of the creative connections. So the cabinets or the modules can be mismatched in the size or in the different shapes. Next part is about the folder functions. So this cut to display means you can show you can see these functions in our retail booths. So you will see there is a L-shaped screen there. So it's ultra wide. So sometime, like in stadium or in some big retail shops, people will ask if can I just install a wall very wide. So the resolution of the horizontal will more than 4K or even 8K. So in that case, we have these functions in our controller. The software just divides the content by different parts as you need. And this is fully automated. And it will just a combination together again, and it will release to the controller. So in that case, even you have like 8K or more than that, the maximum we can support 4K. So that means it's more than like 32,000 pixels in the horizontal. And we are very proud to announce we will support the 5G connections. I think in this exhibition, you saw a lot of controller system manufacturers. They are promoting the 5G. So this 5G is not like your phone's 5G. That means its load capacity is 5G. So previously, normal LED controllers we're providing here, one port is 1.25G. That can load like 650,000 pixels for each port. But when you enable these 5G functions, each port can support 3 million pixels. That's almost more than 4 times than before. But if you go to like Novastar or Colorlight, you will see they have different product families for the receiving card and the LED controller. But in Hikvision, we are using same LED controller. This function will just be a very easy switch on the website. So you can choose, if you want 5G, you just enable that functions on the website or on the software. So each port can support 5G. So that means in the real project you are designing, you can save more ports, you can use less network cables. And in some conference scenarios, because we have the IP department, and they are providing IP products, and they have wireless sharing. Also, in our P-series LED controller, we also integrated their WonderCast solutions. So that means you can also just open a window there, and you can just wirelessly share your laptop, your phones, your tablets, any content you want, just by wireless to the LED screens. So that means you can use the same software, no matter it's LED screens or IP product. And the last part is about the third party, because many clients, they are buying third-party LED modules. So even you are not only buying LED modules from Hikvision, our LED controller already supports some mainstream IC chips. So that means if you are buying third-party, we also support you, give you the configuration file, and you can just light up the third-party LED modules. And we're also providing the video wall controller. So nowadays, more and more ultra resolutions request is showing on the market. Sometimes clients are asking more than 8K. So in that case, we will provide the video wall controller. We have, this is our C30S series. We have 11 slots and 23 slots. And this is the C60, this is 6 slots. By the way, the C630 slots, we don't have any limitation for the slots. So sometimes if you buy like a H series from Novastar, they have limitation for the input slot and output slot. But all of our slots is mixed. So you can insert any kind of the slots you want. So this will be the quick show of our roadmap. So in the Q3, we will release the 12 slots C60S very soon in the Q3, and that will be 11 slots, all mixed. And we will also release the receiving card and the controller 2-in-1 device very soon, also in Q3. This device supports LED configuration, receiving card, and information release system. And another important part is about the software, because LED controller is not only about the hardware. Software is also very important. So for different kind of scenario and request, we support different kind of the software. For some professional engineer will provide LED tools, you can use this software to make configuration file, you can doing calibration, you can doing some color change. And for normal client, we support web. So that web interface, you can do everything you want. You can use that to do LED configuration, you can release program, you can monitoring the status. You don't need to install anything, any software. And for the HCF, this is dedicated for the information release system. We are using this software to manage all the informations, or include LED controller, digital signage, and also IFP. And as I said, in June, we will release our cloud-based software. That will be an application in the mobile and also a web platform on the software. And this platform will support you to manage your project. You can just make quotation. You can design your project. You can manage your project. You can also manage the delivery process on this software. And also, it's supported to monitoring the status, information release, and also it will just alarm any issues or problem happens on your screens. And another warning is sometimes the client will worry about if Hikvision are using our software and can they just support us and how to make the quotation, how to do the configuration, and how to repair everything. So for the pre-sale part, we already have these high tool selection tools, and we are updating that things each quarter. And you can just log into our official website, and that tool will be very convenient. You just import every information for your project. We will generate fully quotation for you. And for the delivery part, we prepare the HCSA and the HCSP engineer course for the learning part. And we will doing online part for the HCSA, and we will do the on-site part for the HCSP. So we will training your engineer. So after sales part, we plan to build more and more after sales RMA centers in this year. So my last page is about the solutions. So as you all know, we are AIoT companies. So we have a very good cameras. Everybody know Hikvision is the biggest CCTV companies in the world. So what we can bring from our CCTV and our LED controller. So you can see these solutions in the end of that side of our booth. So these solutions is we design for some DOH companies. So sometimes when the DOH companies, they want to sell their content to the end user like Coca-Cola, KFC, and McDonald's. So in that case, end user will ask, okay, I can pay you, but can you tell me my advertisement, how many people see that in each day, each month, each week? So in that case, we can install that cameras. The camera will monitoring the real time, how many people pass, what about the genders, ages, and how much time they are during in this time. And we will have this dashboard to show you every status. So you can see each content of the advertisement, how many people see that advertisement, how many people stay, and how long did they stay. And about the client's parameters, like age and genders, we will also generate in the dashboard. And we will also support the vehicles. So if you are using some billboard on the highway, the cameras will also monitoring the status of the vehicles passing. So about the traffic densities, speed of each time, and which vehicle brand, and which type of the vehicles. So that's all the things why we are doing our own LED controllers. Next part will about the rental part. So I will just give this stage to my colleague, Rita.